on the issue of the big push and all those kinds of things, well, that's their commitment to the people of Ghana. They admit that it's a social contract. We would expect them to deliver. I'm not so sure whether the 13 billion that they provided for in the 2025 budget for a 10-year projection to expand in infrastructure is enough. Okay, the capital, for example, for a bank that provides financial support in the market is in the region of 400 million. There are no categories of licenses in the banking space anymore, unlike in the past where we had various categories. Okay, development banks, commercial banks, investment banks, all had various categories of licenses. Now every bank in Ghana is a universal bank. And so if you're going to set up a women's development bank, the expectation is that it's going to be a commercial bank, universal bank, that has to have a minimum capitalization of, well, unless of course you point to me a licensing regime under the Banking Act that allows the central bank to issue licenses other than a universal bank. I used to work in First Atlantic, so I know that now, as we speak, in fact, there are no tiers even in our banking space, right? Unlike in the past, where you could have different tiers of banks with different categories of licenses. And so if you provision 43 or so million for a 400 million or so minimum capital requirement for a bank, I'm not so sure whether that meets the expectation or the commitment that you made to the women of Ghana that you're going to provide them with a development bank.